You know, coming into this game, I got a lot of questions about, you know, how do you think your team's going to respond to the Loyola game? And, you know, one of the things I said was that we just had great practices, and you know, we try to take a day-by-day approach in the program. And so we've had good practices leading up. I thought our prep was good, and I was pleased with the performance tonight. I thought we played pretty tough, and you know, we've got a lot of respect for you and I. You know, Coach Jacobson puts you in a lot of situations defensively that are just really difficult to guard, and he's got good players. And so, but I thought we competed for the entirety of the night and made enough shots down the stretch to kind of hold them off. And obviously Derek was huge, just consistently you know, demanding a double team, and then Bakari coming through and hitting some big shots late. So I'm more proud of the defense. I thought we guarded pretty well, put them a good offensive team in you know, tough situations to score, and I thought we executed well enough to win.
Derek, the first possession of the second half, I think you got a shot blocked, you got the ball back, you missed it, offensive rebound, you ripped it down in front of 3 people and you put it back up. That's a play that you weren't making your first couple of years here. Just talk us through that play and kind of what's going through your mind each moment of that, if you can.
Yeah, I would definitely say I wouldn't have made that play in the last couple of years, but that's adding strength, and then partially probably me being mad that I got blocked. So made sure I got the ball back and scored.
And Matt, I mean, just can you touch on again his maturation throughout this year, being able to make plays and stay with plays like that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Derek's right now, he's in his 4th year at college, and so you hope you get better. And you know, Derek's always had skill. I think he's added a lot of toughness, and he's added a lot of bulk. And you know, what people really don't remember is Derek's grown since he's gotten here, meaning like his height. And so when you're still growing, it's hard to kind of maintain bulk. And I think he's finally stopped growing. I'm sure he'd tell you he's not, but and so I think that you know, he's able to kind of keep that bulk on. And you know, one of the things that Derek's done really, I mean, much better. We look at the scoring and the shooting percentages and things like that, but he's rebounding and defending at a pretty high rate, and you know, that's helped our team immensely.
What was it like for you, Derek, to know the ball was going to keep coming to you early in the second half? I think they went to about 7, 8 possessions.
It's always nice. Know you get the ball in their hands. I feel like it put us in a good situation because when they're doubling like that, it's 4 on 3 on the backside, so it usually puts us in a good situation, which is why we kept going to it. We were getting open looks. So.
Bakari is 64-60, and I mean they're creeping back in, and you get that big shot. What was going on in that possession to get that hook there?
I think we were trying to get it in the Smiths again. I think everyone kind of knew that. They kind of was loading up on the backside, and shot clock was going down. So I just, you know, set my feet and put it up.
Bakari, how are you feeling physically, and just what was the illness that you were dealing with for the last few days, I guess?
Oh, yeah, I had like the flu, so I had been pretty sick, and my body was just weak. So now I feel a lot better, of course. You know, I can eat finally and digest, and getting fluids in me. So just getting rest and a lot of fluids, I'll be fine.
You looked pretty miserable on the bench at Loyola, probably because you were sick, losing all of that, but just how nice is it to get back on the court and feel human again?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to get back and be able to feel like you can play and contribute, not that you're fighting, you know, within your body and fighting other team to win. So it felt good to win tonight.
Derek, when you were getting the ball, do you feel like you were making good decisions, you know, taking to the basket when you had the opportunity, and kind of seeing the doubles when they were coming to kick it out?
In the second half, I definitely think I made good decisions. In the first, I was rushing myself, so led to a couple turnovers. But in the second half, I slowed down and started making better decisions.
Matt, there was a play there where Kaiser, I think early in the second half, dove in for a rebound, and I mean, you were pumping your fist. You were running up and down the sideline. You looked excited. And he gave you 27 minutes tonight, 7 points, 6 rebounds. Talk about John and what he gave to you tonight.
And John was huge, you know, and I think John, in a lot of ways, embodies, you know, what we want the program to be about. And you know, people forget a little bit because he's starting now, but John went through a stretch where maybe 3 or 4 games in a row where I don't even think he got on the floor, and I never heard a complaint. You know, all I heard was the ball bouncing in the gym and him working on it, and you know, being there completely for the team. And when you watch him play, I think that's what he is. I mean, he wants to win. He wants to do what he can to help us win. So we all can learn a little bit from John Keisers, because I think he goes about life the right way.
Bakari, how important is it to not let that Loyola game kind of beat you a second time to turn the page?
I mean, that was our first loss, you know. Remembering that, like, we've been winning, you know, we're an improving team throughout this whole year, and just take every game 1 game at a time, you know. We won this game tonight. The 4 games before that, we put that aside. We took the loss, put that aside as well. Just take it game by game, keep moving.
There, a couple times you were open 3-point. You looked like you went down with your feet at one point. I know you don't have the AJ green light, but I mean, did you think about it? Were you close to shooting one out there?
Yeah, I was close, but the second half I thought it wasn't a good idea. But the first half I didn't really think about it. The second half there was one where I sat there and contemplated it a little bit, but thought we could get a better look, and I think I ended up getting the ball back, so it works out.
Is that a dimension you think you'll add at some point, out of more of the face-up and distance?
I mean, I'm pretty confident in my jump shot, so if they leave me wide open and the coaches are okay with it, I'll let it fly, but depends on the time and the score of the game.